So that one's probably a little bit like 36.
Yeah, but a little bit of that we're going to have to edit out anyway.
Yeah. Do we want to switch voices here?
Are we going on another date with, what's his name after this?
Probably.
In that case, we probably better not.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back. So when we left off, Amanda was fuming.
Well, I mean, understandably so. Her friends suck.
Yeah, they're pretty crap. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
There's so much more, but I honestly, it's all just stupid teenager stuff. It is not! The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, and half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Yeah, that's not teenager stuff, because if that happened to anybody any age, it's equally shitty.
Yeah, it sucks.
Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected from everyone else, but MR's been there since Dad died. Oh yeah, since Dad
You're
died,
like,
I
wait
can't
a second,
believe
I'm not
she
dead.
would just stab me in the back like that. I was like, wait, I'm not even mad that she's dating Noda. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Amanda stabbed at the remnants of her cake.
Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Of course you are! You told her that she liked...
Yeah.
Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Because you got into the cool school that everybody else wants to get to, and they can't, and because you're so good. So there.
Yeah.
Eat
Yeah,
it.
you're a better dad than Keston, just so you know.
Yeah, thanks. Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. It's because you're too good. That's why. It's not that you're not enough. It's that, look, you got into the art school. It wasn't the expensive you wanted to, but this is your top choice. So it's better that you got into this school. And I mean, think about it. You're going off to college anyway, and these people are just going to drift off. I mean, you can try to stay in contact with them, but if you think about it, if they're going to be this crappy, it's probably better for the best because now you have room in your heart for plenty of new friends. Mm-hmm. And screw Noah, you could get somebody even better. Somebody at the art college who's interested in things you're interested in. And that's what you need to do.
Preach it, Dad.
And that's none of the stuff on the screen. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Oh, look, she still looks so torn up.
Wow.
I know it's pretty dumb. It's not.
It's not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever get mad at yourself for having feelings.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless you have secretly been a robot who's approximating human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. Good call.
Good point.
Or the Batmobile.
But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that, or high school sucks.
The middle one and the top one are similar. I would say both of
Probably
those.
the middle one.
Yeah.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure it out myself, and I wish I had learned that sooner.
That's why I don't have any friends, not even Craig, which I hate because he's buff and stupid.
If the other person isn't putting the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the stuff I
what
just
you said earlier.
I'll keep that in mind.
I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
We did? We're gonna get so fat! We did. Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
I don't even think I could do that. I have struggled eating like a normal sized piece of cake.
Really?
Like, I eat the one piece and I'm like, that was more than enough.
I usually have like 2 pieces at least.
Cake's just too much for me.
I like cake.
If it's something else, like a pie or something like that, I can do it. But cake's just too much.
Dude, I love cake.
Too solid.
Actually, I prefer pie. I'm more of a pie guy.
I am more of a pie guy. I could eat a few pieces of pie.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
good talk.
Yeah, good talk about
about pie. Amanda gets up and goes to her room before she closes her door. She turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yes?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aw.
Aw.
It was voiced.
It was voiced.
I didn't even have to say it.
Regular
Welcome.
exercise regularly, everybody.
Dads.
Going back with Damien?
I mean, we're almost done with Damien. We might as well.
Yeah, screw those other dads.
Yeah. Pronouncing bosom correctly. And it is bosom, by the way.
Yeah.
Bozam.
Bosom? Okay.
Yeah, boy.
You know that they say about 3 dates they can get pretty serious. Are you sure that this is your dream daddy?
Yeah, boy. The best dad.
Okay.
We have saves of before
Yeah.
this.
Start
before the
building
second
credit
date,
as
so-
early as possible. Done. Get whatever job you want, just make sure it includes health insurance.
Good call.
Done. Medicine is not always the best medicine.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Interesting.
He's about to get another shut up.
Yeah, sorry about the guy in the other room. Just ignore him.
That's my brother.
Yeah, you can probably hear everything.
He's kind of a shit.
Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Davey and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post, instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no.
But what about the kitty with the thing?
Yeah, it's cute.
Go hanging out with that goth dad again?
I like how she just calls him that. Please, Amanda, you know his name. That's also what all the fans call him.
It's true.
The goth one. And yes.
Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him to our household one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. By the way, that's another really good vampire movie I suggested.
Yeah.
I know all about vampire movies.
Yes, Amanda, I have become Dabian's familiar. I am compelled under his curse.
That's incorrect.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Turn into a bat. That's also incorrect.
I don't think...
What's the point of becoming a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? That's.
Well, okay, I'm off.
Are you taking the car? Or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? Look, man.
One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great.
I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right?
That's my girl.
You can't become someone's familiar. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Familiar is something you summon.
Yeah. He meant ghoul.
Yeah, she didn't mean ghoul.
Yeah, sorry, she meant ghoul.
Or,
No, yeah, he said it, so he meant ghoul.
Yeah, he meant ghoul. You could also technically be under a blood contract, which may not necessarily be a ghoul, because a ghoul is basically a vampire, a zombie's vampire. I mean,
Yeah.
a vampire zombie, and they're completely under the control of a vampire. But someone who's made a blood pact with a vampire could also be basically completely under control, but they wouldn't be zombified. Basically.
Right.
Anyway,
Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze.
and I do have to say something about that. I know he hates it when people call it a cloak, but his cloak, usually cloaks have hoods. His cloak doesn't have a hood. So I think
that's
it's
true.
a cape.
It might have a hood, but maybe we just can't see it.
It might. I'm going to have to look up what the difference is, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's the main difference.
It could have one. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black?
Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. Yeah, I did know that, actually.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something?
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I can truly only believe in the moment. And I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's a single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You're going to die, and life carries on without us.
Doesn't that make you feel scared?
Not at all. With the advances of modern science, death is everywhere in the Victorian era. Yet, funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with the mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based upon who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any more of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost because you have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the morning for the dead. Aw.
Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight and the bay glint off the Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch the ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so.
I'm so sorry. I have to take this. No!
Interesting ringtone. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien turns to me. Everything okay?
There's an emergency.
Lucian?
No, thankfully. But I must take my leave. No!
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
Dads do have to stick together, right?
You know it.
Then come. There isn't time to waste.
After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we?
It's better if I just show you.
I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript. I'm still not sure what kind of place this even is.
Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Damien walks down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find the stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff the air. What have I got myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am, and I can't get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Oh, it's you. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here?
Come on.
You aren't here for the Fight Club?
We don't talk about Fight Club.
I don't want to get punched in the face.
Huh?
Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what?
She's calling you an idiot.
Yep. We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering in an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this, Bellany?
I think that was baloney, but
No, it was Balony.
it was.
I don't know, they spelled it weird.
Yep. Just one moment.
Thunder cracks, the door bursts open, appearing from the shadows I see. Damien? Quite so.
Oh, hey.
It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. I guess we never did know what he did for a living.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I am a systems administrator for the IT department of Realty Company. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring.
What? Huh?
I don't know why he rattled off all the ways he's not goth in one instant.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. I need you to know that. That's fine.
Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
My.
Oh, right.
It's Duchess Cordelia.
Again?
Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Should have said again.
Yeah, you're right. Well, maybe he doesn't have that accent anymore now that he's...
No, I could put on a different accent, but I really, really don't want to.
She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable.
How did you get out?
This morning, I went over to I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her.
Of course.
Where could she be?
Give it a rest, buddy.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Caston.
You're an idiot.
We just don't want her to get stuck outside when it's cold. Oh,
We'll grab some treats and we can hit the road.
Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house. Nice.
To be fair,
We got
Mary's sick
Smalls,
pats.
Dames?
Other nerd's house.
Other Nerd's house. Who's other nerd? Probably the professor.
Probably, yeah.
Nerd's coffee dad. Kale. Mario Batali.
Kale.
Mary's sick pad.
Wait a minute. Is Mario Batali the knife dad?
I guess so, yeah.
You know, actually, I like this map because now I know what is in town and how it's set up.
Yeah. The ocean or whatever. The directions are wrong. Shit. East and west are scribbled out.
Awesome.
Coffee spoon, softball field, Mary's map. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house?
At least you're not other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order.
Congrats, kiddo.
Where should we head first?
Cul-de-sac, coffee spoon, softball field, bayside, or aquarium.
Where do you think a cat would go? Personally, I think it would go to the aquarium, but that's just me. Or Bayside.
I'm gonna go bayside.
Damien and I. Oh, whoops.
Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup.
Shut up! Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think of our odds are, Caston?
This will be easy. Gotta stay positive. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Good reference.
Yep.
Uh,
I say gotta stay positive.
My dad once told me, Caston, you can't shove raisins up your nose, and that hurt my feelings. I was discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude. And you know what? I made it happen.
Ew.
It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to give 100 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity. But on that day, 10, sorry, not 100. But on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils.
Young children really are resilient, I suppose.
Yes, young children indeed.
Dude.
I was 16.
Let's just hope for the best.
We got this. We arrived back at the Bayside.
Yay!
Just like old times, eh?
I remembered as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today.
So what do you think? Any side of the pooch? Because it was yesterday.
No, it was today.
Oh, I was. Yeah, you're right. Because then
Oh,
we
yeah.
went to the park.
Although, who knows if she made it onto any of these ships.
The Duchess would do that?
I wouldn't put it past her knowing how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass.
Wow, okay.
Very smart.
It's Amanda.
Oh, Pops?
Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here?
Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV. Yep. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Alright.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck, and a big old Doberman named Henry, and there was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever.
Yeah, don't ask a girl if she's seen a dog around.
Yep.
Did you see a Mastiff anywhere?
That's a big dog.
Yeah.
No dice. I would have definitely remembered that. I gotta run, though. This burrito is about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down into the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. Yep.
I do?
Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Saris.
Let's go back to Bayside.
Yeah.
If we do that, does the same thing happen?
I don't know, man.
I kind of want to click it.
That would be funny, but that would be really dumb, too.
Or is it going to like, he's going to be like, where are you taking us? And then you're like, oh, we're at the Bayside again. Why? We just left here. I'm very lost.
Just go around the cul-de-sac and right back to the Bayside.
I hope that's
Hey!
what happens. But let's not actually. Let's go to aquarium. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but I'm Might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything?
No dog here. Not even any sign of it. Oh yeah, it's a dog. I thought it was a cat.
Yeah.
Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea?
Damien, I want to believe you so badly.
So that was... Oh, if it's a dog, then it probably...
Bayside is still here, but the aquarium's gone.
Yeah. Maybe we have to go back there in a little bit?
I'm confused. Damien and I arrived back at the Bayside.
Doesn't seem like anything has changed here.
We should try somewhere else, huh?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What if you do it again? We should probably not continue to do that.
I wonder. No, it's the same thing. Oh, dang. So I guess... Oh, I think I just wasted time.
Yeah, I feel that the hours are growing short. We must be safe to find the Duchess by sundown.
Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have?
I like that one.
Knock, knock. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh,
That's
the first one.
insensitive.
I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to...
A bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien.
Oh, yes. Haha.
Uh-oh. Jeez. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive home. Not good.
Softball field?
Sure. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw coming. Craig spots us and jogs over, his softball bat slung over his shoulders. Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you?
One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her.
I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something?
Nice.
Girls! Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier, but she ran off a while ago, though I don't think she had an owner, but I really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later.
Many thanks, Craig.
Okie dokie. Coffee spoon. Sure thing. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Oh.
Didn't expect to see you two here today. What's up?
Have you seen any stray dogs around?
Can't say I have. You looking for one? Can I describe them? Can you describe them to me? Enormous.
That pretty well covers it.
Hey.
Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for you. We head back to the car.
I feel the night draws closer and closer with every passing breath. We must find the Duchess soon.
This is serious. I hope we find her.
Cul-de-sac?
Yep. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. Looks like Brian is doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop
I
out.
don't know about that.
Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwatered lawn?
He's a dick.
Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take care of my lawn very seriously.
Caston, please.
Huh.
You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
Oh.
Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes.
I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Hey.
Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog.
She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere? The spoon.
I guess so.
It's the only place that's been mentioned food.
Yeah. We head back inside the spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
You did? A brown mastiff?
Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. I ran away and I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. It might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Want to take some for the road, just in case?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice.
A single slice? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
thanks
Two
for
of
the
us.
slice. The road slice. This grateful banana bread is going to be so good.
I think he meant it for you. He meant it to give it to you for the dog.
Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat.
So I feel like we're on the right track.
You think?
If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time.
Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any?
Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful.
There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy.
Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time.
Verily.
So, east of the coffee spoon would be the
Cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac
Or Bayside.
or Bayside.
Let's go back to the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal except... Uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can't open doors.
This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution.
Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up to the porch and step inside. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Wolf! Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet.
Wonderful. Now we all have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again, and get out of here before Hugo comes out.
Easy peasy.
Duchess, come here.
The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl.
She's on guard. We'll need another plan.
Hand her a dog treat, try the softball, or give her the grateful banana bread. That, right?
Yeah, she seemed to really like that bread.
I reach in my pocket and pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs at the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread here, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining.
It's time to go home now, Duchess.
Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies.
She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing at our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Okay, it's him. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls.
We're definitely not.
Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor are those?
I'm wondering what flavor those are.
Me too.
Pepperoni blast.
Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in... Oh, yeah. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess finally breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles toward Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere.
No!
No! Saddest anime deaths. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls.
Doesn't everyone?
Hey, he's actually kind of smiling. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, that's you.
You want to be the kid?
Yeah.
Hugo stands in the door looking like he's at a loss for words. Why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Woof! Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Borf!
We're friends!
The Duchess licks at Ernest's face.
She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her?
Ernest, I don't know if we're all set up to take care of
Sweet man, Shay.
Wait, did you just call me Dad?
Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Ooh, I don't know
Hugo
about
sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while.
Hey, that's perfect.
But you have to promise me you'll take care of her.
Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. No!
I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket.
Come on.
Got the forms ready for you if you're interested.
I'll even waive the adoption fee since, we're technically broke into your household.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps on the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside.
He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder.
I certainly can. I think this would be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility.
You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though.
The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever.
Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering.
Technically, we didn't break.
Yep.
We just entered.
So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Caston, you could be a valuable asset of our team of volunteers. You know, if you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up.
Or some kitties, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later.
She did proposition us in a bar.
Yep. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he's finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever heard him...
Mary.
You can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien.
He works in an IT department. I'm still reeling from that. So, about the whole goth thing. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore.
What? Am I missing something here?
I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? No?
He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute.
You're right. You don't think I'm boring? At all?
If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me.
Yeah, Keston sucks.
I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights.
I've done that.
I get excited to mow my lawn on
I
Saturdays.
hate Molly.
I get cranky about commercials being too loud.
Same.
I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
I feel like peanut butter.
Interesting.
Huh.
Haven't thought about
maybe-
doing that, but yeah.
We can be boring together.
It's a date. It wouldn't be boring if I was with you.
Oh, smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun,
Good
dun.
one. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and begins pulling me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary.
I was so scared you wouldn't like me.
Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful.
May I kiss you? Do it.
Does a bat have wings? Or thou art welcome.
I like that one.
Verily, you may take upon yourself the, you know what? Just kiss me.
Kiss him.
He smiles lightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look.
Do you want to help me take care of the puppies?
Yes! Puppies!
I thought I was going to say a different thing.
I think you're supposed to. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep.
That's the correct thing. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you.
I'm glad, but I have one request.
What's that?
Can we keep sending each other letters?
But of course.
Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch and the windows and tries to look as nonchalant as possible.
You did this last time. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Finger gun.
Not looking out the window. Totally.
Totally.
Even though the window is right behind the couch. Hi, Amanda.
So, are you guys, like, staring at Vampire Coven together?
Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either.
Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw.
Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Sure thing.
I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with a heart full, excited for the days to come.
You know,
Don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans.
that's a good point.
Brilliant. Brilliant gad tip. Potty humor.
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one.
Okay,
It's the same one.
Taken the egg is a...
click.
Your voice is
It's-
better.
Thanks, man.
It's,
Like,
it's
this
a
one's fun, but it
phrase.
doesn't sound mature enough
Technically means winning.
for his
so,
face.
uh,
Alright,
Sounds like
guys.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you've won.
Very well. We'll see you all in the next part, where we continue
boy.
and see where this rabbit hole takes us. Farewell.